So thank you all for joining us for another episode of Table Talk. With me today I have our new WNCC president, Dr. Simone. Thank you for joining us. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into education.
Sure. Well, I grew up in western North Dakota, so I'm a rural gal, and I've spent over 25 years working in higher education at this point, and most of that time has been in the community colleges. And I just absolutely love what we do at the community colleges.
Okay. And so what inspired you to come from South Dakota to Nebraska?
The college itself. And being in rural Nebraska is a whole lot like being in western North Dakota, in South Dakota, in Colorado. This part of the country is just a part of the country that I absolutely love.
Okay. And so you've been here for about a month now, is that right? What are your first impressions of the area?
Oh, I love this area, and the college is just first rate. And there are such good people at the college, and they're all committed to the students, and there's nothing better than that.
Yeah. And so as you get out into the community more and get to meet people, what have you started to learn about our area, and what areas do you see as growth for the college?
Well, the first thing I notice is the pride that everyone has in the college. People just beam when they talk about the college, and there's always a connection that they have, and I love that. As far as the college, being engaged with the community is so important. So I want to strengthen those relationships with our communities throughout the Panhandle.
Okay, right. And I know you've only been here for a short time, but have you started to develop any kind of priorities or goals that you want to see implemented maybe in like 6 months or a year?
Gosh, well, our top priority right now is our accreditation visit, and that's happening in April. And the campus has been preparing for this visit for years now, and it's just culminating to April.
Yeah.
And so everyone is focused on that, as they should be, and it's just such an exciting time to be at the college.
Yeah. And for people who maybe don't understand, what does the accreditation process mean for WNCC?
Yeah. Oh, it's huge for the college. It's really like a good housekeeping seal of approval, not to date myself, but it is a mark of excellence for the college. And to have that mark of excellence really means that you're eligible to give financial aid to students and function as a college. So it's very important for us.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
We will be absolutely just fine.
And so obviously, WNCC is more than just the Scottsbluff campus. It has 3 campuses.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a chance to go see those others?
I have.
Okay.
I've spent a couple of times in Alliance already. I've been to Sydney once. I'm going back to Sydney again this week.
Okay.
And we've had a great time starting to meet some of the key players in the business community in both of those areas.
Okay. And what would you say the vibe is like in those other areas? Is it different at all?
No. They love the college. They just love the college. And they really want to see those campuses be successful and to help the communities grow and thrive and be successful too.
Okay. And so as you're reflecting on your participation in the community, and then you've also had a board meeting, what are some of your big takeaways from what you've heard so far?
Well, I will tell you that our board members are completely committed to the college, and they want what's best for the college going forward, not just for Scottsbluff and Alliance and Sydney, but for the entire Panhandle. That is their focus, and it is so clear to me when I visit with them, and it's gratifying to be a part of that.
Yeah. And so as the president, then, what's your role in making their vision, I guess, come true?
It's all really about building relationships and communicating both internally and externally what the goals of the college are and how we are a part of the community and a part of the future as we move forward together.
Okay, that makes sense. And so as you're facilitating a lot of these processes, what do you see the role of a good president at being that future seer and getting those visions into a reality?
Well, it always starts and ends with listening, because we've got to be a part of the team and help the team envision where it needs to be. And so part of my role early on is really listening and learning the landscape. And so I'm spending a lot of time doing that right now. And I'm enjoying that, because everybody that I talk with has the best of interest of the college at heart, and they all want to serve our students well. And there are great ideas among our faculty and staff, and in our community too, that we can take and then distill together and build that future.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure listening is kind of fun but a little nerve-wracking at the same time. You know, you never know what you're going to hear, but good and bad, and take everything with a grain of salt, you know, and move forward as best you can. And
absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
As part of, you know, being engaged with the community and the students, what do you enjoy most about that interaction with people?
I just love the energy that people bring to those conversations. And our students have great hopes and dreams and goals. And being a part of helping them attain that is so special.
Okay. So, do you have any ideas from your past experiences that you're looking to implement here?
Oh, I've got all sorts of ideas from past experiences, but my best past experience is to be smart enough to know that you can't just take an idea and impose it in a new place. It really has to be something that's grown from that place. And so I can guide and nurture and give ideas, but if it's not rooted in who we are and what our culture is, it will never be successful. So I am wise enough to know that, and I'll sprinkle those good ideas that I have here and there, and some of them will take root.
Okay.
And it'll be really gratifying to watch that.
Yeah. I'm excited to kind of see where you take it, because I know the college has spent a lot of time, you know, redeveloping their programs and their buildings, and they're really set up for something great, I think, in this next decade.
To come into the college. Absolutely. They have facilities are just spectacular. And I really do want to thank our community members who help contribute to that and help make that dream a reality for WNCC. We've got what we need to be really successful as a college.
Yeah. And then what kind of feedback have you gotten from, I guess, the community about your role and the future, and how do you see that playing out maybe over the next couple months?
Over the next couple of months?
Yeah, or maybe a year. I don't know. How long does it typically take, I guess, to implement something and get it going?
Oh gosh, you never stop.
Okay.
And you're never finished with that process. And it is ongoing and continual. And so my role, like I said, is to get to meet people and hear what those dreams are, and then start to figure out which pieces are realistic and how we're going to go about making them a reality. But it's never done in a vacuum. It has to always be done with community partners and with our faculty and staff.
Okay. And then is there anything you want the community or maybe the students or the staff to know about you if they haven't had an opportunity to meet you?
Well, I am just so humbled and gratified to be a part of the college. I can't think of a better place to be right now, and I am looking for those relationships and looking to grow with the community. So I'm excited to meet people.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us for another episode of Table Talk. I am Lauren Brandt reporting for the Star Herald, and thank you again to Dr. Simone for taking time out of your schedule.
Thank you.
Thank you again, and tune in next week.